The ability to bring cotton in on the ship canal and bring the coal in on the Bridgewater Canal into Manchester, where it could be spun, and that great explosion of ingenuity that's changed the world, and it changed that landscape, but unfortunately it left a devastated, scarred landscape in a lot of places. But that scarred landscape's been left alone. It's been filled with water, it's been filled with wildlife, it's got this incredible beauty to it, this incredible history, and it's a little bit neglected and forgotten often, and I'm really interested in how do we really celebrate the history of what happened here and the incredible potential for wildlife and people and engagement and activity that we've got now.
And what's great about the Wigan Flashes is how vast it is.
I really like spending time on the boardwalk at the Wigan Flashes because you get a feel of being stood in the middle of a reed bed where you would never really experience that.
I stood at Low Hall Nature Reserve and watched male and female great-speckled woodpecker coming back and forth feeding their young, which is one of the most amazing wildlife experiences I've ever had.
So some of the highlights of Bickershaw Country Park's wildlife are the roe deer that can be seen at dawn every morning. We have quite a large number of orchids here and some beautiful grassland bird species.
I use Pennington Flash and run through Pennington Flash to go into work, and it's a valuable piece of space for the whole community.
Develop an nature trail and to point out accessibility issues.
I remember when we were in one, me and my friends, we spotted a kingfisher. That was with my life itself, not with the Wildlife Trust, but we do remember seeing the kingfisher. They were really beautiful.
Resurgence of nature. It does start to you, this place of peat, when birds myriad arrive at my feet. Keep calm and enjoy this special place, where pink feet, hooper, plus widgeon I face, plus calls of golden plover and dulling unseen, while skulls are plenty, rest and preen. Pause from these words and listen to lark, peer in the sky, today so grey so stark. As larks are noted, 14 snipe appear, little woolden moss, they love it so dear. A place of resurgence for nature we see, thanks to those at the LWT.
It's a fantastic view that we're looking at. It's just peaceful and relaxing, and there's so much wildlife there.
You can see Rivington Pike over to the north, you can see the moors above New Mills and Whaley Bridge, the other side of Manchester. Superb sunsets. I've never seen so many rainbows as on this piece of sky.
Risley Moss is the reason I moved to the area. It's a perfect place to just walk a mile and a half circuit and take in whatever's going on.
Some of the species attracted to it, Mosslands. At Risley Moss we've got the adder, we've got common lizard, we've got grass snake, we have slow worm, we've got 16 species of breeding dragonfly.
Sometimes the children get so excited, especially with the little damselflies, which are the sort of electric blue ones, because they often say, well look, the fairies, they think they're fairies, and maybe that's where it all came from. And they're walking along the peat bunds, and they absolutely love it because there'll be bees and there'll be grasshoppers, and as well as that they can feel the peat bog under their feet, and without fail after a while they'll all start bouncing and they'll be saying it's a bouncy castle. So it's a really fun experience for them as well.
I love walking round the different paths, And it's not just visually, it's your senses as well.
I just really love coming onto these meadows. It's my favourite place to come with the dog. We come probably nearly every day, and I meet lots of other dog walkers. I've made so many new friends from coming on here.
I've mentioned the willow tits, that we do a willow tit survey, yeah. They're very rare, but not in my garden, because all winter long they're on my bird feeders. Everyone's jealous of that fact.
And there are little yellow flag lilies, golden in the sunshine, and huge bulrushes bursting with seeds. It's a pretty amazing place.
The links between people and nature in this landscape are so important. We're really looking at, within the carbon landscape, at how do we join up sites across this whole landscape. If we do that, we can have a thriving, wonderful society in the future. This landscape can teach us how to do that.
Fearful sighs the waterfall bank, Amber's wood rose wild and dreary low, the land's masters clank, and cry of ancient Woolden makes it.